My name is Tom Gop. I'm the senior producer at CD Projekt Red, GOP. Alright, hope you guys know the first Witcher. The first one was released in October 2007. Well, it sold 1.5 million copies. Some say that it sold 1.5 million copies of a dying genre on a dying platform. And, well, it's not actually the feedback that we got from this fact. What we got is that people still believe and still want to play hardcore RPGs. And The Witcher 2 is all about hardcore RPGs. If there's anything we want more, well, there's nothing we want more than being RPG instead of action RPG or hack and slash. We're in the beginning of Act 1 of a game. You're going to see a part of Act 1 of the game. It's gonna be the beginning, and the game will have 5 chapters, including prologue and epilogue. So what you're gonna see is things that happen after the prologue of the game. This is the riverbank of a river called Pontar, and what you're seeing is how new locations look. What we've done with the engine, we have brand new engine that we have written our own. It's not Aurora, not BioWare's Aurora anymore. Well, the renderer was not the main reason to rewrite the engine. It was actually all the RPG features, and one of them is conversation, dialogue. So you're going to see the first dialogue right now.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for 4 years now, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakoman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children. Twice decorated for valor on the field of battle. Yarmouth, a regular son of a whore. I've long awaited our meeting. Laid plans, set traps, and here you appear in my forest of your own volition. Should have stuck to robbing merchants. Regicide's an altogether higher offence. King or beggar, what's the difference? One less.
Oh yeah, by the way, time-limited choices, every here and there, not everywhere. If you want to keep player immersed, we give them less time.
I can't reach out the yard. Very nice talking to you. Roach stays. But you two must be pressed to get to the trading post. Not going? Your choice. I've always admired loyalty. Climb down and let's finish this. I await. Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect that I will not doom, but that I will crush. All right. Spuddy!
It's a trap.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming.
There we go. So, we're safe for now, but because the elves are coming, we're going to have to fight them. And this is a good chance to tell you about the changes we've done in the combat. Now, you probably remembered in The Witcher 1 you had time-based clicking sequences, which could be really effective but required like time-based actions, and it's not the case anymore. We give player a lot more freedom right now because you can combine strikes with any way that you want, actually. You have strong strikes, you have fast strikes, and you could do combinations of your own. You could even perform what you could call a group stance of fighting by any way you want, because you could change up on it at any moment of the time just by pressing a directional button or using a stick on your control, however you want to do it. You could even mix magic with sword strikes. There you go. Magical stunning trap together with, there you go, with strong and fast strikes. You could actually perform a sword strike, then put in a magical sign and carry on performing another combination of strikes. It doesn't break anything in that like this. That was a nice combination of 2 fast and 1 strong. It was a takedown. If you know what to do, you could kill the opponent. You could actually do a lot of things, a lot of damage in a very short time if you know what to do, because you have a lot of possibilities right now. You could even actually approach combat tactically if you want to, because you could actually block opponent strikes, and if you do it right, if you time it right, you could repost, which means you could kill enemy with just 1 strike. But you have to make your timing really good. It's not always easy. There you go. Well, as you can see. Another thing you could actually do is roll around. It's just yet another way of fighting you could do. Like try to get from behind the opponent and then use a sign, and it doesn't mean you're off the, like a sequence. You can still carry on. Of course if they're alive, which is not the case right now. Let's try some combos. Maybe some magic. There you go. We try to reward the player if you use combinations of strike. It's really nice to do. But let me stress one thing, it's not obligatory. If you don't really care about combat, if you're all like RPG guy, you only care about the story, you could choose easy difficulty in The Witcher 2, and it won't be obligatory for you. You won't have to use advanced tactics. I believe this is the last part of the opponents. This is the last bunch of them. There you go. We can hear bells, which mean we're close to the city, to the trading outpost, and this is going to be the end, because these elves are like guerrilla commando. They don't really want to get into the town, while the guards don't really want to get into the city. So we actually want to get out of the forest and get into the town where it's safer. There we go.
You know each other? Rather well.
Well, that's a spoiler.
Fear not.
There you go. There's the next dialogue coming up ahead. What I want to show you is this one. We have managed to cross a lot of barriers with the new engine that we have, and one of them was directing the dialogues in The Witcher 2, because right now we don't have any limitation towards the number of the participants in the dialogue. We don't have any limitations towards dynamism. People can join in, join out. You could very easily imagine dialogue of like our bunch versus your bunch. People join in, join out. People even interact between each other. I don't know, struggling or whatever. We can do all of that stuff right now with our new engine. Alright, what we learned from the garden here actually is that something is going on in the market square of the town, and we definitely would like to check that out, because there is a bard and a dwarf that are probably going to be hanged, and we're going to have to find out what's going on if we don't know. By the way, we'll be walking through the town right now, and I just want to tell you that between a lot of tools that we have in the new engine is community editor. It's like both editor, debugger, a lot of things that can be done by our designers right now, and that actually result with communities, with background characters, lively. All of them have like their own stories, their own names. We don't leave anyone behind, and a lot of them react to what you do. Of course, they react to what you do right now, but not only, they always remember all the actions that you do throughout the game, and their attitude towards you is influenced by how you play the whole game, so you probably have to remember everything and take under account everything that you do. And what I can even tell you more is that actually we have an option in The Witcher 2 of importing a save game from the first one. So the major choices that you have done in the first game will be reflected in the second one. So, oh, by the way, we're going to enter the market square right now, and you will probably notice that there will be no loading whatsoever. Yes, loadings are gone. In The Witcher 2, it's a fully open world. In any chapter that you will have totally free of loadings.